this is all related to our question from our new segment on dating advice, from some of the questions from you all who've sent in questions that we've seen a lot of the same questions around dating apps, and I consolidated them into this one question, which is, what is the biggest mistake that people make when it comes to their dating apps? We hear this question a lot, and I bet we're going to get this question again on Thursday. I think there are a lot of mistakes that people can make, but none of them are really detrimental. I do think there is one big mistake that people make just from picking their photos, which is picking photos that don't show their eyes. People tend to take photos or show photos of them in sunglasses, of them looking down, looking up, looking away. But to fully grasp someone's vibe through picture, we need to see your eyes, and that should be your profile photo. Your other photos can have whatever. You can look in whichever direction, wear whatever funky glasses you want to, but for that initial photo to grab someone's attention, it's really good to see your eyes.
Yeah, I know this is the one, but I think smiling is up there also when it comes to photos. Like, if someone doesn't look like a happy person that I'm going to enjoy being around, like if they're kind of like too cool for school type of look, like I'll pass over that. But I would say outside of photos, if we're going to go a little more obscure on like the one thing, I mean, I think like actually with these profiles that have verification, with these dating apps that have verification, I think it is a mistake not to do it, especially if you are, I've heard from men specifically that there's a lot of scammers on dating apps. And they do look for this, the blue check mark. You do not have to be Instagram cool to get the check mark. Like, you don't have to be VIP. All you need to do is, like, take a photo of yourself live so they can verify that you're the same person. But I think, like, you know, it's one of those things that's a tool that's there. And I think it's easy to skip over because you're like, why do I need to do this? But I have heard from a lot of different people that they do look for it. And they want to make sure that whoever they're talking to is a legit human being and not someone like, you know, scamming them for cash.
Oh my God. I'm so glad you brought this up. What is this show called? There's a show called, something about hustling or how to be I forget. It's a documentary series on Netflix, and each episode features a scammer and what they do. And one of them was this rapper who built his entire career on teaching people how to scam others. Wow. And the biggest
was it Ja Rule?
No. Fire Festival.
I feel like everything he's associated with is a scam. This is coming from someone that used to love Ja Rule.
That's so true. Oh, I was just listening to his old songs the other day. It was so good. But this scam, so this rapper does this all the time. He calls it free money. It's an Instagram scam where he steals photos from hot girls' profiles, creates a new account, buys followers, builds up the followers, and starts following every guy. Okay, so then you just have a bunch of guys who are going to follow you back, and then he starts DMing them and starts flirting with them, have conversations with them, to the point where he offers to want to fly out to meet them or want gifts. And the guys would offer to pay for quote, her shit. And then as soon as they wire over the money or PayPal the money, he blocks their account and they can never find this person again. Yes. And no identity is revealed. No information is really exchanged. So yes, I agree. If you can verify your profile on the dating apps, it is a huge help.
Yeah, I mean, in our Facebook group alone, I've seen a lot of people of like, you know, all sexualities, all genders, like posting about scammers on dating apps. We actually didn't go super deep on this topic in this episode because I actually think it warrants an entire episode on its own because it's a super interesting topic. But I think like if you're a normal person on the dating app looking for love, don't let someone think you're a scammer, right? Like, use the tools that you have. Like, I remember someone asked me once, like, if I was a bot or a real person. And I was like, well, I'll take it as a compliment that you think that I'm like a fake person, but I'm also like, did this person just get like really screwed over a lot, you know?
Oh, poor guy. Poor guy. I've definitely talked to plenty of bots on dating apps, believe it or not. Because you can kind of tell.
Oh yeah, there's a few specifically that when you like first sign on, you get a lot of really hot people.
Oh yeah,
suspect.
Yeah, and then you talk to them and they're soulless. Like there's absolutely no conversation.
Or they never match with you.
Or they never match. Yeah,
but yes.
Yep, clickbait. That's what that is. Cool. All right. Hope that answers the question. The biggest mistake you can make on dating apps.